Hey y'all, welcome to How to Retire with $1 Million Tax Free. My name is Jared Nunez. Welcome. Here we're going to show you how to properly structure a cash value life insurance policy so you can retire with $1 million and actually take that money out tax free compared to 401ks and IRAs and freaking everything else that's tax deferred. That when you take the money out, you're actually taxed at the end of the accumulation of that type of plan. This one, you can take out the money tax free. I'm going to expand this so you can see me. Hi, everybody. Hey, so let's get into this. This is one of my uh, illustrations. I just put this together for you guys. Mr. John Frankensteiner. It's my alter ego. We're going to do a policy for him. And I'm going to go through just a couple of benefits for something like this. We're looking at a $250,000 life insurance policy. And at the age of 30 years old, this person is somewhat healthy. He's preferred. He's not super duper healthy, so we're not giving him the best rating. And we're going to see what that looks like, but he's a non-tobacco user. And we're looking at the interest rate for this one. I'll show you, but just a couple of the benefits for a policy like this. So your policy at a glance. So if you don't know, this is life insurance. So you die, your family gets a death benefit. Pretty simple. That's what most people think life insurance. That's how all life insurance works. You pay your money and then you get something, your family gets in, and I never get to use the money. Well, that's not how the new stuff works. It's been around for a long time, but it wasn't people didn't educate, we didn't know. Now information age, everybody knows everything, so I'm just going to tell you guys the real deal here. Plans like this, Mutual of Omaha, everybody basically has living benefits now. So if you get some type of terminal illness, you get diagnosed from your doctor, chronic critical terminal illness, you can use a death benefit while you're alive. Pretty cool, right? Tax deferred accumulation. Okay, but values may earn interest on a tax deferred basis. You can take out loans and withdrawals from your policy, resulting in a tax advantage income stream as long as you have funded the policy adequately. Okay. And then a lot of them have a guaranteed refund option after 20 years. If you don't want the policy, you get 100% of your money back. 100% of your money back, all the premiums. You pay into it for 20 years. If you don't like it anymore, it's not doing what you thought, you get all your money back anyways. Now you're self-insured. You got about 100 grand or whatever it's going to be over loan protection, so you can't actually take out too much money. If you take out, you cancel the policy, it becomes taxed. So the point of it, you leave the life insurance forever. You take out 90% of the cash value. You leave the last 10%, and you leave the rest of that to your family. So let's go look at these numbers. This is all the numbers. If anybody's interested, I can go through this with you, but we're going to go look at numbers, okay? And yes, this is hypothetical, but these are very, very conservative. I'm not allowed to illustrate any high interest rates here. So we're showing you non-guaranteed means that this is the average it's been doing. 6.25 is all that I can illustrate. Guaranteed just means that you're guaranteed 0% interest no matter what. Okay, if you want to do the 3%, you can do that, but we're going to do the index account. It averages about 6.25. That's very, very conservative. But we're going to look at year 31. Okay, bear with me here. We're putting the max we can put. Obviously, these numbers, this is going to be the number that you're going to put annually, 13,950. And then on year 6, you can only put 9,500. You notice here, so these are all the years. This is a subtotal of the years. So after 10 years, you've already put $95,000. Okay, let's go look over here. Non-guaranteed, which just means this is the 6.25. Very conservative. After the first year, you have accumulated 13,800 after you paid all your fees, and I'll show you fees, but you have access to only 8,000. And your $250,000 policy, because this is a $250,000 policy, is now 263 because you get the death benefit plus the cash value. If something happens to you, your family gets that. But that's not why we're using it. So let's go look a little bit later. We're going to show you how to retire with $1 million. After 20 years, you put in $190,000 in that policy. That's not a little bit of money, but it's been 20 years. If you wanna walk away, you have a guaranteed refund option. Take your $190,000, walk away, keep the money. If you die, at least you got that. If you wanna use that for something else, go by all means. But your policy value is now at $358,000. You notice after 15 years, you have access to all the cash. 14 years, you have access to 203, but you don't have access to 100% until 15 years. So we're looking at, this is a long-term type of plan. This is not short-term get rich quick type of deal. But let's go look at this, $200,000 guaranteed refund option benefit. If you want to walk away with your 200 grand, but why would you want to? Unless, let's say the markets did 0% for the rest of our lives, it's never happened, but let's just say hypothetically it does. At least you got 200 grand, you didn't lose anything, you didn't make anything, walk away with your money, but you got about $500,000 in there. So you got $500,000 tax-free to access, but that's not what we're using it for. We're using it for long term, okay? We're using this till you're 70 years old. You put $327,000. Dang! But you got a $1.4 million tax-free, ladies and gentlemen. How do you retire with $1 million tax-free? This is how you do it. If you don't know, now you know. Life insurance is not just a death benefit, hence the name life. What are the life benefits? If you don't know the life benefits, you're seeing it firsthand, ladies and gentlemen. This is awesome. Put your money away. You never lose money. You participate in the market. You still get to get the gains. If you don't like it anymore, get a refund. Get your money back after 20 years, 25 years, whatever you want. But if you want to retire with $1 million tax-free, this is just conservative. We would obviously want to put more than 10 grand a year. This is nothing. 13,000 the first few years because that's how the policy works. It doesn't let you, they're smart. This is what rich people do, but they have rules and regulations. They're not going to let you put as much as you want. So let's go look at, oh my God, you're old. You're not that old. 70 is not that old. But at 41 years, you've had the policy, you're 71 years old, you got 1.5. You got a death benefit, start taking out that money, take out 90% of it. You're retired a millionaire. Not like $1 million is going to be a lot in 40 years from now. It's going to be nothing. So if you don't know that, you want to start putting away money now, and you want to make sure you understand taxes. Because if this is a 401k, right, let's do the math. 1.5 million dollars times, what are your taxes in retirement? How much are you going to be taxed in retirement? Are taxes going up or are they going down? We don't know, but historically they've gone up a lot, and right now they're pretty low. So you probably want to pay them now and not later. But let's just say conservatively they're 30% later. What's 30% of that? You just paid $450,000 in taxes. So you don't have $1 million, 1.5 in your 401k. You got about $1 million, okay? But over here you got $1.5 million, right? So am I saying to do one or the other? No, you can do both. But let's say your company's matching you. Oh, well, my company matches me. They match. Well, your company matches you. It's a benefit for them. It's a tax. They get to write that off in their taxes. It's a huge benefit for employers. This is why they offer it, not pensions. But whatever they match you, all it's doing is paying for taxes. So they're really not matching you. So you're putting your money in the market. You can lose your money, right? We looked at this earlier. If you look at the markets are down right now. If you're about to retire this year and you had $1 million, guess what? You don't have $1 million anymore. I'm sorry. And I don't, it's not one or the, it could be both, but make sure you plan this. This is planning. Life insurance is the foundation of every portfolio. If you don't know that and you don't understand the difference, then you ain't hip with it. And it's okay. It's okay. But let's make sure we change that, right? Just let's do something about it. Thank you guys. My name is Jared Nunez. How to retire with $1 million tax free. This is for you, not for me. fired up. Love you guys. Thanks so much. Peace.